Hello, Jon Najarian here. If you want to trade like a rebel, if you want to party like a rebel, well, you got to come to Rebelcon 2022. It's going to be in Dallas, Texas, at the fabulous Four Seasons Resort. We start the 21st of September, go until September 24th. It will be more fun and more live trading than we've ever done before. That's why it's called Rebelcon 2022. We're going to have barbecues and double the amount of live trading. So if you want to book that now, make sure you do, because the guest speakers, as soon as we announce those, this thing's going to be sold out. It's going to be something you do not want to miss. Limited to 250 people. Diamond, platinum, and gold packages are selling out. Sign up now for Rebelcon 2022 at the Four Seasons in Dallas, Texas.
Welcome to the Rebellion.
Welcome back, folks. I am Jon Najarian, fresh off of Halftime Report and bringing you 3 at 3. 3 at 3 every business day. We bring you unusual option activity. This is call or put buying, and we have it in spades again today. Of course, the market's slipping. In fact, let me see. I've got it written down here. Last Friday, we closed at 12,131. For the NASDAQ, and for the SPX, we closed at 41.58. We are beneath both of those today. So even though we only had a 4-day work week, nonetheless, we need some significant rally to get us back into positive territory for the week. And one of the reasons is, of course, interest rates have jumped up. In fact, the 30-year bond rate right now is back over 5%, the average, and a year ago it was 2.99%. Might not seem like a lot, but it is. This is also a pretty big deal, and a lot of us were talking about it. They were asking me about it repeatedly on the Halftime Report. This is the service revenue at Apple. And no one knows what the service revenue will be, but they do make predictions. Apple doesn't tell people, but various analysts like Katie Huberty make predictions for how the App Store is doing. And based on those predictions for how the App Store is doing, they are trying to read through to see, well, how are services doing? Because they make an awful lot of money from services, as you can see from this. In fact, it's gone from under $5 billion a quarter, as you see on that far left side of the screen, all the way to now pushing $19 billion a quarter. This is the last full year of quarters, which was just published by them. So the issue is, even though they did jump up pretty dramatically in the prior quarter, this quarter is a tougher comp, because instead of 16.8 billion as the year over year comp, as you can see here, this one's more like $18.8 billion in the quarter. And so that's fairly tough comp in any case. So maybe Ms. Huberty and others that are looking at this, maybe that's what they're focused on. I am certainly focused on this. And it's one of the reasons that I think I've moved my calls down to at the money rather than out of the money, the calls that I've written against the stock that I own. So with that said, let me also show you the Fear and Greed Index, which for stocks is pointing pretty hard to fear. That is a gauge that is sort of the opposite of the VIX. The VIX moves up. Well, that means fear is higher. So when fear is on this side, the left side of that scale, you know that people are scrambling and liquidating. And that is exactly what we're seeing into the market today. One of the other reasons is the USO. USO is the oil fund, the US oil fund. And I've shown you this one repeatedly because last Thursday, the 26th of May, they were buying the July 86 calls in the USO with the USO at 84. Today, as you see, it's pushing 89. And that's with allegedly, putting that in air quotes, allegedly, the Saudis and others kicking in more production, which I think they are loath to do. And certainly the price of crude oil going up since that move down the other day on that rumor tells you that maybe this is not something that they're actually going to be doing, moving additional crude oil out of the ground in the OPEC countries and giving it to us and Europe. I just don't think that's going to be happening, folks. All right. Rebelcon 2022, the last day. If you want to get a discount on your ticket, which you can get, and I'm giving it to you right now, REBEL 25, Rebel 25. If you type Rebel 25 at checkout, you will get a 25% discount. Now, I would encourage you to do this, folks, because we're going to start announcing speakers in the not too distant future, and then it will sell out. We would like to get a whole bunch of you to attend again, but we would also like to get a whole bunch of new people, and that's why we moved the venue from Las Vegas to Dallas. So all you got to do is go to marketrebellion.com/Dallas to see everything about what it's going to be September 21st through 24th. And if you type Rebel 25 in that promo box, you will get a discount, 25%, which is nearly a quarter. I just love throwing that out. Anyway, folks, make sure you check it out. Rebelcon 2022, Dallas, Texas. You know you want to join us. Please, bang, join us. All right. First of today's is Halliburton. It is an energy play. It is similar to that USO in that energy is near and dear to all of what we do. So people are scrambling in here to buy the June 45 calls, approximately $4 above where the market was trading, and only 2 weeks out into the future. You know the drill. Rapid time decay. So be quick to take profits or cut losses. Number two, I am buying at the money, not the 45s. Just so you know, this is not a pump and dump. I'm not trying to get you to buy the 45s so I can sell them to you. I am buying lower strikes, and I am in all probability selling the strike that they were buying here because I want to move the odds into my favor. That's the way I trade. Second trade, Rocket Mortgage, RKT. As I told Scott Wapner, of course, this is a stock that is tied to the mortgage business in the United States. So if you're somebody trading and you realize that mortgage rates are up, as I said, 5% now versus 2.99% a year ago, you know they're not in as much demand at 5% as they were at 2.99. Now, over time, 5 will still seem low, but in the short term, that's not the case. And we're talking short term. These are July 8 puts with the rocket price of the equity trading at about $8.50. So that is the second of today's 3 at 3. If you'd like to learn how we trade any of these trades, go to marketrebellion.com/get started. If you go to marketrebellion.com/get started, you can see all about distance learning. You can see about how we do what we do. And you can start applying these same spreads and so forth to your portfolio, taking less risk and defining that risk on entry. You can do that if you go over to marketrebellion.com/get started. Even if you're experienced, if you need a mentor, if you need a coach, we've got all of that for you at marketrebellion.com/get started. Then we have STEM. This is not stem cells. This is storing energy. So think of energy storage, not stem cells in this case. 4,000 of those June 10 calls, bought quickly. We bought calls in here, but we bought at the lower strike. And again, our intention is to sell higher strike, deep end of the pool, fast time decay. Cut your losses quick, take your profits quick. That's the way both of those work. Third and final, charge point. We've hit this one repeatedly. It has been moving up from the 11 to the 12 to the 13 to the 14, pushing 15 right now. They're buying 90,000. That is 9 million share equivalent of those July 15 calls. They paid $1.04. So technically, they're basically saying, I think it moves up to about 16 or thereabouts. Come on, 90,000 of these, 9 million share equivalent. That's why we jumped on it. I've continually rolled up. In this case, and again, you have to decide if it's an appropriate investment for you. So that's going to do it for us, folks. I'd encourage you to check out Crypto Convo. I would encourage you to be with us each and every day as we enjoy the market that we have, not the market that we want. We've got to trade it and appreciate each and every one of you for joining us. I would absolutely say if you get a chance, check out Crypto Convo on Clicks TV. Clicks TV just signed us up a little over a month ago. We're loving it. That's CLIX.com. Thank you, folks. Have a great day, and I'll see you Monday. Bang.